Hey guys, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur, and welcome to Football Manager 19. As some of you may know, U.S. soccer is going through somewhat of a difficult time. Last year, they lost on the road to Trinidad and Tobago and were eliminated from World Cup qualifying. It cost the manager his job and also the president of the federation. Now, as this game comes out, the team is still without a long-term manager. So, I've taken it upon myself to lead U.S. soccer back to glory. Here we are. I am, of course, manager of the national team. But wait, there's more. I have also restructured the American Soccer League system. Here we have the American Elite League. At the top, 4 teams highlighted in blue will qualify for the postseason playoffs. I know that a lot of soccer purists are against the idea of playoffs. I totally understand that point of view. However, it is custom in American sport to have playoffs. And it's becoming more common in soccer leagues in the Americas. Mexico, for example, has a system where 8 teams make the playoffs. So I think 4 is a good compromise. The playoffs are 2 legs. Away goals rule is in effect. Perhaps more importantly, however, you will see the 3 teams at the bottom highlighted in red. Those are the relegation places. Many U.S. fans have been asking for relegation for a long time. I think it is a must if you want to have a competitive league and national team. But we know that you can't have relegation without promotion. This is a better picture of how that would work. I have a 36-team second division that is broken up into East and West. Everybody plays each other twice, but there is no crossover play from East to West. Each league is self-contained. The top team in each league wins automatic promotion. But the runner-up in each league goes into a playoff against each other. This is a 2-legged playoff and arguably would be the most important game of the season. Here is a better look at the West. All affiliations have been canceled, disregarded. And some clubs that were very similar to their parent club have been rebranded, so to speak. LA Galaxy 2, for example, have become Club Deportivo Los Angeles, also known as Chivas USA. And New York Red Bulls 2 have become New York Metro Stars. I have included Club Internacional de Football Miami, and I have David Beckham listed as director. Some teams, such as New York Cosmos, that existed in the old NASL from the 1970s, have been boosted a little bit to kind of fill in that gap between MLS and the lower division clubs, the haves and the have-nots. Also, I wanted to have an even number of teams in my second division, so I brought back San Diego Soccer Club from the NASL, as I believe San Diego is the biggest city without an MLS team right now. And I've added Landon Donovan as director, as I believe he's trying to change that. So that's 20 teams in the top league and 36 in the second. 56 teams overall, and that's every professional team in the U.S. right now. Minus, of course, the Canadian teams, Toronto FC, Vancouver Whitecaps, Montreal Impact. I want to make sure to mention in the intro that we haven't forgot about the U.S. Open Cup. I think it's a very important competition. And I've also added another trophy, a preseason Super Cup, between the winner of the league and the Open Cup. I've called it Uncle Sam's Trophy. Also new and exciting is the North American Nations League. This is something that I think we're all unfamiliar with, but I'm excited for it to kick off and see how it goes. Here's a quick look at my staff. I am the only full-time employee on staff besides the under-20 head coach, Tab Ramos. So here's the new tactic setup. There's a bunch of styles that you can choose from before going in and picking your lineup and all that stuff. For the US, I'm going to pick the fluid counterattack. I think that our strength has always been athleticism and work rate. So defense first is probably smart. But also I want to try to get our skill players some time on the ball and some freedom to express themselves going forward. So that seems a nice balance. I like all of the formations that it's recommending to me. However, I think I'll start with the 4-4-1-1, as it will give me the best opportunity to try different players in different spots while I'm still learning the team. And then maybe we'll change it up after that. We're all about a fresh start, so I'm going to get rid of the entire squad. And also the national pool. The scouting department will recommend players, or I also like to sort by value. That gives a good impression of their talent now, but also their potential going forward. And I can search by position also. So right now I just want to add players to the national pool. I'm hoping to end up with somewhere around 40 or 50. So after a second look through the scouting report, I've come up with 45 players. The only player over the age of 30 is goalkeeper Brad Guzan. However, we still have 50 days before our first game against Romania. It's time for me to name my upcoming squad for the friendly. Here I have kind of a provisional starting lineup. Unfortunately, we have a couple of injuries to deal with. Christian Pulisic and also DeAndre Yedlin are unavailable. Most of the players in the starting lineup American fans will be familiar with. However, Emerson Hyman is starting at center mid, getting only his third cap. We're starting a new World Cup cycle, so I'm going to pick some new captains. I've chosen Weston McKennie as my new captain and John Brooks as the vice captain. So this is our first friendly. It's at Toyota Park, home of the Chicago Fire. No injuries or issues since we picked our lineup. This will be my first game with the new football manager, so I'm excited to see how it plays. I've heard it's pretty good. Don't want to put too much pressure on the lads, so I'm just going to tell them to have a good game and relax. Free kick. That's a nice ball. Guzan with the save. Areola on the wing. Wins the corner. Not that good. Nagby on it. Back into the box. Tyler Adams. Out wide to Nagby. And Ream right across the face of goal. Nagby again. Hyman. Johnson. Ream. Throwing. Good cross to Areola. Headed out. McKinney on it. Out to Adams. And he gives it away. Good tackle by Gonzalez. Oh, it's a penalty? No way. Come on. Alright, I'm thinking that we're a little bit too defensive. We've been getting a good amount of the possession. You can see we have almost 3 times as many passes completed. Hyman in the box. Not too bad. Nagby, Johnson, Adams, McKinney, Johnson, McKinney, Nagby, drives it over the bar. Ream gets it on the left. He's been getting forward a lot. Hyman to Nagby, to Adams, Areola on it. Nagby. That was never going to go in. Ream. Hyman. No. Intercepted. I feel like they've had 0 possession. Now Hyman's hurt. Fantastic. I'm bringing Keaton Parks on for him. McKinney with a great header out to Nagby. He's on the break. What a horrible pass. Johnson into Nagby, out to Johnson. Keaton Parks, McKinney, Areola to Adams, into the box. Another injury? What is going on? We're going to put Kristen Roldan on for Paul Areola. Johnson has had a ton of the ball. Doesn't seem like he's having a great game though. 3 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. That seems reasonable with a penalty and 2 injuries. I'm going to tell them they were unlucky. I believe that. They believe it too. I'm going to take Adams off. He's not sharp and he's already on a yellow. I'll put Acosta on. That's not where I prefer to play him. I prefer to play him in midfield. But he'll do good there. Alright, that's enough for now. They have a couple subs also. Out of door, not quite. Keaton on it. To Rodon. Acosta. Keaton Parks. Horrible. He does get the corner though. McKenny, that's a good header. Great save by Olaf. I think they've gone with a more defensive tactic. I'm going to put Bobby Wood on. Another corner. Make the sub. Can we go more offensive? It's the last 15 minutes. Sounds like a good idea. I feel like they've really controlled the second half. Keaton. Ream. That's a goal. Tim Ream. What a finish. McKenny over to Keaton. He sends it out to Ream. And he just drives it home. Far post. Well done. Alright, we've drawn level with 10 minutes left. I guess overall it's been a pretty even game. Even though they scored the first half, I feel like we controlled play. But they've been better in the second half, and then we scored against the run of play. Seems like they're set for possession now, so they don't know what to do with themselves. Corner, Ream. Off the bar. Acosta, roll down. Up to Wood. Wood is on it. It's not a foul. Okay. McKenny to Keaton Parks. He drives it and wins the corner. We've got a game here, folks. Johnson. Headed out. Wood. Johnson. To McKenny. To Acosta. McKenny. Tim Ream. Parks. McKenny. Parks. Acosta can't get to that one. In the dying moments. It's good defense. Good defense. 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. Great header out. Nagy up to Wood. He can't win it. And that should be the game. Alright, 1-1. I'm not mad at it. Obviously, I'm going to have to go have a think about our tactics and our lineup and see what we can do better. So I'm going to call it a part there. I'm really excited to see where this save goes, where we can take U.S. soccer, what's going to happen in the league. Are we going to have some good battles for relegation? And yeah, I hope that you guys will come along for the ride. I really appreciate you watching this video. My name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur. And this has been Football Manager 19. Where we've taken over U.S. soccer, and we're having our way with it. Thank you very much, and good night.